Hello, Stamping friends. Welcome, welcome. This is Monica Gioberti with Stamping with Monica, and you are joining me for part 2 of this week's class to go. And it is April 28th, 2026. It is 7:33 p.m. And I cannot believe that we're almost at the end of the month of April. Time is flying. It is crazy, but it is also exciting because in May we're gonna have a bunch of new stuff coming out. New product will be released from the new catalog, May through August catalog, as well as online exclusives. Okay, I cannot open the catalog for you, and but I can tell you that there are lots of beautiful products, and I am looking forward to play with them. Before I forget, I want to remind everybody to please join us starting on May 4th, from May 4th through May 10th. So that will be the first week, full week in May for the online catalog kickoff event. I will come on every day and show you a project using specific products that I selected. Mostly the ones that I like the most. Mostly the one that I like the most. Do you like my beautiful English? And so there will be daily giveaways, inspirations. Then you'll have the chance to get your hands on the projects that we're showing you. And so there will be a lot of stuff. And that week I will have also an extra ordering special, and that will be unique because it will be tied to the week, but also to the fact that May 6th is my 23rd anniversary. So I want to make it special, mostly for you, my supporters, okay? And viewers and customers and the whole thing. So let's see who is joining us. Oh, hello, Sharon. I've missed you. You probably were traveling somewhere. But so new Stampin' Up! May through August 2026 catalog. If you don't have a copy and you don't have a demonstrator that you're working with, I will be glad to send you one. You just need to request it and let me know. There's a link in the description will be at the description at the top of this video. You scroll through and there's a link. You can just request it and I'll be happy to send it out to you, okay? What else do I need to tell you? Okay, with May comes the mega class with the Silly Old Bear suite of products, and this is what I can show you. It's a set of products that will be released on May 5th. I have a registration out for the class. The class will include a variety of projects using the Silly Old Bear paper, specialty paper, ribbon, embellishments, and you also have the opportunity to add these bundles at a savings. Okay, you're going to save quite a bit on shipping and tax, and also you can add on the 100 acre wood embossing folder. And so this is the class that you need to register for. Deadline is May 3rd, because then I have to tally up everything, and then on May 5th I will have to get up early to make sure that I get everything for those that already register. Okay, so description of the class will be the link to register will be at the top of this video when I'll be done. So this is the extra class that I'm doing in May. And thank you to those that already register for it. I have some add-ons to it. That will be the bundles, the embossing folders, blending brushes, and also the opportunity to add the new ink colors, because we're going to use obviously the new ink colors to add the bundle at a discount. Okay, meaning not a discount. The bundle is, you save 10%, but also you're saving shipping and tax when you add it to the registration of the classes. So it's a great deal to grab your new format of the new magnetic linen new ink colors: hydrangea hue, barely blush, peaceful pine, crisp cantaloupe, and golden glow. So these are the 5 new ink colors that are coming out, starting available to customers on May 5th. Okay, so that is the other thing that I'm going to have to remind you. Also, I have my ink color club going on. You can register. I say the deadline is May 3rd, so that I can start placing the order for the month of May, because it's a club that starts in May and ends in September, but you can start at any time. It is a 5-month commitment where you will receive each month a set of products in that specific color. So that will be the ink pads, refill, stamping blends, new brushes, shimmer brushes, and then you'll have a sampling of the designer series paper, of the cardstock, and some of the specialty paper, and a full bolt of ribbon. So the cost is $71 plus $9 shipping. The cost is basically what I did last year. The only difference is that the ink pads are more expensive, and a little bit more expensive than the old format, because they are now magnetic. So that is what I do. And then if you're interested in coming to a fun event, that is my kickoff event and BOGO sale on May 23rd. It will be in person from 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. or 1 p.m. to 3 p.m. in the afternoon. There's going to be make and takes. You will receive a goodie bag with the Stampin' Up! Products, chances to win door prizes, light refreshments, and just the fun. And registration is $35 per person. I will also do my BOGO sale online on May 24th. Okay, so what I have left, then I will put it out for on the internet world, and you will be able to get your hands on products that I've used, but is barely used, new, and that need a new home, because they don't get any more love from me, because as a demonstrator I use whatever is current. And then even if I say, oh, I'm gonna save it for later and then I can create, nope, I don't do that. So I am in need of room, and so basically my retired products will be, you can get them for free with an equal or higher value amount of order placed in my online store. Okay, so basically, let's say you pick up $50 worth of whatever from the retire stash, then you will have to place a minimum $50 merchandise order before shipping and tax, and after you apply your stamping reward. So it has to be net. Okay, and then I will send you, or you can come and pick up if you're local, the stuff. Now there's going to be probably charge for shipping, because me shipping to you. Okay, and I'll try to keep it as minimum as possible, and then I'll be happy to give him all my stuff. Okay, so let me just go ahead and start with the extra 2 projects that we're doing tonight for my garden poetry class. And this week, the class is the one that you need to register for. There's going to be a link. I posted the link already, but there's going to be a link at the top of the of this video. You just click on the link, you register, and then I will ship you a packet that is similar to this that will have half a pack of paper, half a pack of specialty paper, ribbon, embellishments, and the supplies to recreate the 5 projects in the class. So you get a abundant, I think it's about $35 or more in value, and this class is $49 shipped. Okay, shipping is not cheap. Okay, so this will reach your home, and then you will craft, because included there's going to be a PDF tutorial and the videos that I have here, so you can just watch the videos that will be here on my Facebook page for 30 days. Then after that, not Stampin' Up, Facebook is going to just delete them, but they will also be transferred to my YouTube channel, where they're going to stay forever. So if you're not subscribed to my YouTube channel, please do so, and then you can see everything, all my other videos that I've done. Okay, so there we go. Just going to show you what we did last night. Last night we made this card, right? Thank you. And then I realized that while I was putting these away, I did not show you that I also stamped. You're supposed to stamp your appreciated. So I just stopped the stamping the leaves, but I did not put the sentiment inside. So this is card number 1. And then the other card that I showed you is this, using the designer series paper and the specialty paper there. Okay, and also I showed you an alternative design to this one. If you want to add more, you can do it on your own. You will need to have the bundle, because I could not stamp anything, so you will need the bundle to recreate the cards. And I'm going to show you both ideas so you can keep it very elegant, simple, and elegant, because I consider this elegant. And then you're going to put your sentiment in there. This could be for any good reason to wish somebody a lovely day. And if you wanted more color, then you had the little banner and change the colors of the flowers, and you're good to go. So same layout, a little bit of a difference. So these are the 2 projects. Tonight, I am going to show you 2 more, and they're all fun fold. Okay, fun fold / 3D in a sense. So I'm going to start with, which one? Let's start with this. Now, I will not cut. If you register for the class, you will get the designer series paper and all the paper and everything. The only thing that I will provide is the pieces like these. You will cut and score your own designer series paper in this case, as well as cutting your own designer series paper, because you have a tutorial and the videos. So basically, these are 2 pieces of the designer series paper. Okay, they're 6 by 6. One, it is scored in half at 3, and the other one, it is scored at 2. Okay, we're going to fold them on the scored line. Okay, make it straight there. And I'm going to score this one, or fold on the scored line right here. Now, okay. We're going to make an envelope, okay? Envelope / card all in once, okay? You can choose to keep, because this will be the final result, okay? You can choose to do it this way, and I'm going to do it this way. Or you can choose to do it this way if you want to, okay? And have it a little bit different. So I think tonight, I'm going to give you the version, the other option, okay? And I'm going to show you one version, and I'm going to do the other one, because it doesn't make much of a difference. It's here, or you can have this one. You tell me if you're watching, please let me know. Would you like for me to show you this or the other way around? Because, hello, Diane. Welcome, welcome. Make sure that you say hi. Then I have, who do I have? I have my friend Sharon. I have Alice that is watching. Thank you for being here. And let me know, because I cannot see comments. Yet again, I cannot see comments. And I don't know why this is happening. To tell you the truth.
My friend Sharon, I have...
There. So, hello, Carmen. Sharon had company. Good. It's always good to have company. Plus, visiting you in Florida, it's a good thing, right? Now, Sharon says Hyther is good. Let's see if somebody else is making a comment and say, okay, I would like to see the flower like this, or do it this way. You tell me, and this will be the end result for this one. Do you want to see the contrast, or do you want to see both the flowers? Let's see. I need to stand up, because if somebody is making comments, I cannot see them. And if I don't see anything, I'm going to try the opposite. So I will give you both ideas and you will compare. Okay? So let's get, and I'm voting. I want to try it this way. So we're going to do it this way. Okay? So this is the top, and this will be your inside. Okay? Before I do anything, I am going to grab a 1 3/4 circle punch, and I'm going to punch a little notch here. Okay, for this one you would need to have let's see, hopefully I am in the middle. You will need to have a strong adhesive like liquid glue or tear and tape, or what else? Stamping Seal Plus. I think I'm in the middle and I'm going with it. I think I was. If not, that's okay. If it's not, that's okay. I can adjust this a bit. Shh, we're not going to say anything. Okay, so it looks a little bit more centered. Okay, so now I'm going to do it this way. I'm going to create a pocket. Okay, so I'm going to put my adhesive on these two edges right here. And what am I going to use? Let's do tear and tape. Let's do tear and tape. Tear and tape. And we're going to put it on here. And all my measurements are based on what I've used to create the pocket, meaning that it is 1/4 inch here, so everything that will go inside is measured based on that. If you put your adhesive and it's wider, or you put it more into, then you will have to adjust your measurements, okay? And then you'll see what I'm talking about, okay? So I'm peeling this, folding this one in, folding this one in. Okay, and this gets glued down. So this is my pocket right here. Okay, you see it? So now this is gonna go here, and I'm gonna put here, here, and here. I'm gonna put adhesive, and I'm going to so basically this would be a 2-pocket thing. Okay, staying on the edges. Love this tear and tape. That will be probably, I will call it first tape and tear, but that's okay. Okay, obviously if you decided to have a front and a back, you will choose whichever paper or side and then put your adhesive. Meaning, yeah, you understand what I mean. Oops, there you go. And voila. So now I'm going to take this, and then I'm going to put it flush to the bottom here. Okay. there, and there, and here we go. And there we have it. Okay, and then if we have any, because I realized that one side was wider, so now I am going to trim it. See, I don't want to see any extra. Voila. So this is my pocket, double pocket. So I have this and I have this pocket. Okie dokie. There and there. Kind of like it this way. Then I am going to put my circle punch away. And now I'm going to focus on what is going inside. So these are the parts that you will receive prepped. So all of these pieces will be cut for you. This is basically our insert. This is I'm using the specialty paper, okay? And I die cut it with the nature, Spotlight or Nature dies. This is a 3-inch stitch circle. This is your scrap paper where you're gonna stamp, you see what, and this is, we already done a banner for you. So I'm going to create the inside first, because when I'm going, this is gonna be your belly band. So we wanna make sure that we consider the thickness, okay? So let's go ahead and stamp. And onto the inside, let me put this away. Let me grab the bundle that we're using, because I forgot, we're using Paradise Garden bundle. This is a hybrid, it's a bundle with a hybrid embossing folder, and I showed you what it does. It does the regular embossing like we did on this card right here. Then if you run it with the embossing folder and the die that is included in this one, you have this. If you just run it with the die, this is what you get, okay? That, and then you have all of these beautiful dies that match all the images right here. The flowers, the leaves, and there, okay? So what I have done, now I'm using the sentiment that says, wishing you a lovely day. Love the font because it's 2 type of fonts. And I'm going to do a matchy-matchy, meaning that I'm using Night of Navy. So I'm going to use my Night of Navy to stamp. Okay. And I'm going to stamp here, down here, making sure that everything is inked. And I'm going to do wishing you a lovely day. Look at that. And then I'm gonna use Berry Burst, and I'm gonna add a little bit of pop, and I'm gonna use this large stamp flower, and I'm gonna do, actually I'm gonna do a little bit different. 1 and 2, 1, 2, and I'm gonna do it right there. How did I do it in mine? I don't remember, but it's different, right? It's my, I'm gonna go up here. And then I'm gonna also pop it up here, okay? That is my stamping. And then this gets attached, glued to the mat. And now, before I glue this, and I should have made, you know, paid attention. So if you could put it down here and push it all the way down, and if you put it down level, you can put it here because it fits right there, and fold it. But you can also put this one inside this pocket like such, so it will fit this way. It will fit for sure. This one, it all depends on your adhesive, but mine, because I already know that I use my whatchamacallit, tearing tape, and I know if I use just a fine line of liquid glue, then I would have had more room. You see what I'm saying? So there we go. This is going to be my inside. I'm going to fold it down like such. Now I'm going to take this belly band and I like to wrap it around, starting from my middle, okay? And this will go around it, yep, around and straight possibly. And then we are going to meet up here in the middle. Okay, let me just put it like such. And then the important part is that it needs to be not tight, but not too tight. So you need to make sure that it'll be able to slide in and out. Okay, so now, and I like to have the belly band meet in the middle because then I can hide the seam. Okie dokie. And voila. Okay, there. So this is, whip, moving in and out. I'm gonna take my ribbon. Okay, and this is the ribbon that comes in, that is in the suite, and I forgot to show you that this is the suite, online suite of products. I changed the embellishment to my pearls because these just came available. So instead of waiting and not knowing for sure, so I designed my class using whatever was available at the time. The gardening epoxy dots are now available. So if you would like to use those instead, but I'm gonna send you my pearls, the pearls that I used in the class, okay? So I'm gonna tie a bow and I'm gonna tie it here and then I'm going to slide it up, okay? Tie my bow like this, use my handy not dandy left. I don't know why my left is not working. There we go. Then I can trim it. Okay, and then I will be able to slide it up here. Okay, and then if I don't like it, I can make it work where, and I'm going to probably fix it, but not at the moment. I think I can pull this one here and here and there. Okay, so that is that. Now let's go ahead and do this part. On this one, I'm gonna take crushed curry, and I'm gonna take this foliage right here, and I'm gonna ink. If you guys are, let me just refresh because I think my comments are stuck, and I wish I knew how to unstuck the comments. This foliage right here. Hello, Cheryl. See, I didn't see Cheryl popping on. My comments are really not working. I don't know why, so I need to figure out. So now we're gonna stamp this foliage right here like that, and this is our crushed curry. I'm gonna take my berry burst and grab the small of the two. Okay, so I use the large, then I'm gonna grab the small, and I'm going to stamp on scrap paper, and this is what you will receive in your kit. Okay, scrap paper, we're gonna stamp 1, 2, and 3, okay? And then what we will do is take the matching die, that will be the little one right here, and then die cut. But instead of you watching me or waiting for me to die cut, I already did it. Okay, so let me just clean my stamps. And here, clean it, put this away. And let me grab my 3 flowers that I already stamped and die cut. Okay, there you go. On this label, we're going to stamp the sentiment that says, you make the world a better place. Now, my original, I stamped with Blackberry Bliss, but you can also stamp it in Night of Navy, and it doesn't really make much of a difference because we're using both of the colors. So I'm going to stick to my original and take this and hopefully stamp it straight. And voila. Okay, because Blackberry Bliss is so dark that almost look like black, or could have been Night of Navy in there. Nobody knows. Okay, so I'm going to attach this here, and if you know me, you know that I love dimensionals. By the way, on May 5th, there's going to be a price increase on some staples items, and the dimensionals will be one of those items. So if you're one of those like me that love dimensionals and you use them a lot, my suggestion is to stock up before May 5th. Okay, so that will be a suggestion. They're going to, I don't remember how much they go up. It might be minimal, but you know, if you're a lover like I am of the stamping dimensionals, this is your chance. Like the envelopes and other items, then you can just go ahead and stock up. Now, I've done that. Now I'm going to put my You Make the World a Better Place right here. And guess what? I'm going to put two dimensionals here. One here and one here. Voila. And tuck this one under. Make it straight. Stay right there, Monica. And voila. Okay. So now I am going to put my belly band, or put this one. Oh, I like it. Even I like the contrast. I like it. I really like it. So now I'm going to put dimensionals here, and I like to secure my ribbon at the same time. So I'm going to put it across because then it's going to stay there. Okay, so I'm going to use, let's see. I wanted to use strips, but that's okay. I'm going to put one there, one there, one here, one here. Let's see if this will balance it out, or I need extra. I think I'm going to put two more here. Okay, going to secure the ribbon at the same time. Okay, off we go. Put this one to the side, and you know, I have a little box to put my dimensionals backings, but I don't use it. So the important part is that your dimensionals will go on the belly band, because then you can do that. Now that I have everything secured, this is giving me grief, so I want to have a nice bow. Okay, it is just me. There we go. There we go. I like it this better, because the other one was a little crooked. I want it to stay up here. We're going to trim it. We're going to trim it. Okay, like that. There, and now to finish it up, let's grab my pearls, and I'm using the last bits of what I have already open. So I'm going to put one right there, and I'm going to use this, and then I'm going to put these. Actually, I can do something different from my original. I'm going to put it on top here, because now with a pack of them you can just go rogue. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and I'm going to add another one. Where should I put it? Right there. Like that. Okay, so it's going to be a bit different from my original and what is going to be in the tutorial. But look, so this is your envelope. You open it, and then you have your wishing you a lovely day. It can be in the back, it could be in the middle pocket, and then you can put something in the back. Okay, or do this one in the back and put something in the middle. It is up to you. You can do whatever, and then when you put it in, like such, and then this has already, this is an envelope and a card all together. What do you think? Ta-da! And so I'm going to show you the difference between the two. You choose whichever you like the best. It's however you want it to do, but it's the paper. So 2 pieces of 6x6 design series paper, and then you have that. So this is project number 1 for tonight, and I consider this almost a 3D. So now this, what I'm showing you tonight, this card has a lot of parts, and it could be the 3D project of the class. Okay, and then tomorrow night I'm gonna come on and show you another fun fold card. So this is what, so you will get shaded spruce, berry burst. You will cut your paper. You will get this, and this will be already done. The embossing, I can do that. I might even do this die cutting for your, or you can do the die cutting because you will need the bundle, but you will have the paper and stuff if you register for the class. Otherwise, you can do whatever, taking inspiration for this from this demonstration here. Then you'll have scrap pieces where we're gonna stamp, and then this is the other color of the specialty paper, and this is a piece of 4 1/8 by 4. It's 4 1/8 by 4, and then cut in half diagonally. Okay, and this is the insert, and this is another belly band, and then you will see what we're doing with this one. So let's go with the easy part. We're gonna take our designer series paper, and we are going to glue it. So this is the pattern, and then we're gonna glue it on. Okay, this is very easy in a sense. Okay, it looks complicated, it will look complicated, but if you follow the steps. So cut your designer series paper and then glue it to the mat like this, and then you're gonna mat it on here. Okay, easy peasy, nice and easy. So this is considered the base of your card. Okay, and we are going to do this. Voila. Now this will create a pocket, so we're gonna grab liquid glue. I suggest you grab the liquid glue. Okay, for this one, liquid glue is your friend, and we're going to create a pocket, so we're gonna go this way and this way. Okay, nothing in diagonal, and a little goes a long way there, and there. Okay, and then this is gonna go flush with the berry burst paper, and you will have a little bit hanging out there. If you don't like it, you can trim it. Okay, I'll probably trim it, and just a tiny bit, and doesn't really makes much of a difference. We're gonna just trim it, and nobody knows. There we go. So it's not sticking out. Okay, I'm gonna let it dry and set it aside. Now on this one, this will be a little card, a mini card. Okay, And you will get this piece embossed, and we're gonna put it on. And I think I did, yeah, I did dimensionals. Why are you asking? So this is embossed with the hybrid embossing folder. I just put my paper in there and I ran it through like you would a 3D embossing folder, your sandwich, okay? Done that, simple and easy. Okay, so I think I can close this, and this one is gonna go on top of, let's put one in the middle right there, like such. This is my front, okay, my little card front. And love these leaves. They don't have a direction, so easy peasy. Okay, then we have what goes inside right here. We're gonna stamp on this, and then do a bunch of stamping here. Okay, so let's do the bunch of stamping. And I'm gonna clean my stamp, and we're gonna stamp in Berry Burst and Shaded Spruce, and this is Soft Sea Foam. Okay, these are the three colors that we're gonna use. Okay, we're gonna use our Shaded Spruce, and we're gonna stamp. We are going to stamp, I'm gonna show you. We're gonna stamp with this right here. Should be enough there. Okay, then I'm gonna grab this little leaf here. I'm gonna do this at the end because I need to know. I can do it right there because you're gonna cut that and this. Yep, we're gonna do this little leaf here. Okay, and then we're gonna grab Berry Burst and the large flowers, and we're gonna stamp. You'll have room 1, 2, and 3. Okay, so you get a blank, and then you're gonna stamp all of these, and guess what? You're gonna die cut them using the matching dies, or if you don't have the bundle and you want to recreate the card, you can use whatever you have at home. Okay, but in the registration for the class, I give you the option to add on the bundle at a saving. Okay, so this week is not a free with a purchase class. It is a register class where I'm going to send you the packet with designer series paper embellishment, specialty paper, and ribbon, and the pieces to recreate the 5 projects. Okay, so let's pretend that we are using all of our dies, and this is the one that will die cut the leaves. This little set of leaves is that, and then you have the large one, and you go ahead and die cut. With the magic of TV, I don't know why I put this one here. I don't need it. With the magic of TV, you're gonna die cut. I've already die cut the pieces. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, this and this. Come on. Okay? Put this to the side. Now let's finish stamping. We're gonna stamp the sentiment. And on here, we're gonna stamp with Shaded Spruce, and we're gonna stamp You Are Appreciated. And let's hope it's gonna be a straight stamping. Hopefully, because my eyesight is not the best. Oh, not too bad. Okay. And then I'm gonna grab my Soft Sea Foam, and gonna grab this, And this is the stamp that I'm using, this little background. I'm going to ink it, stamp off, and then, did I stamp it? I don't remember. Yes, I went this way. There, stamp off. Let's see, and I'm gonna flip it over. Okay, just need a little bit of texture here. Okay, and there. Okay, that's it. Oops, I'm sorry. I was off camera. Let's put it inside. So I created just a little bit of background using this and soft sea foam stamped off. Okay. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take these leaves here. This one is going to be like that. And this flower is going to be like that. Or opposite. How did I do it? I'm going to do it this way. Like that, okay? So I'm going to put drops of liquid glue. Not too much. Okay, this one is going to go like that. And then drops here. And put this beautiful flower right there. Okay. And voila. You can put it down there if you want to. Move it up a little bit like such. And this is going to go onto the inside of my card, little card. Okay, then I'm going to show you. I don't remember how I did my original inside, but it's in the tutorial. Okay, so this is my card there. This card is going to go right here in my pocket. Okay, and it fits in here because I measured it. Voila. Are we good? Now I'm going to take my belly band and I am going to, oops, oh no, I do have it. Okay. I am going to wrap it around. And the reason why I'm doing this now is so that and we go. Okay. And in this case, then I'm going to, doing this way. I might hide it a bit there, okay? So, yet again, I'm gonna glue it. So that, let me see here, if this, no, has to be here. I'll show you why. Has to be like this. Okay, so we're going to put adhesive here. Like such. Okay, and this is what is going to be the belly band, and you will see it. Then I'm going to take my ribbon. Whoops, everything is falling on the floor. And I'm going to wrap it around and tie a bow. Okay. And after this, we're almost done. Almost done. So tie a nice bow. I don't know why my left hand is not working well. Voila. Not too bad, not too shabby. A nice ribbon. A nice bow, I mean. With this ribbon is really easy. You can even put the bow here to cover the seam and secure it there so nobody sees it. But this has to go a little bit here, so I'm going to show you how we're going to cover it. So right now my ribbon is going to stay like that. I'm going to take my let's do it this way. my belly here, not my belly, my banner. And I'm going to use, there we go. This time I'm going to secure it. So I'm going to go right there. And this should be, oh my golly, Monica, use your brain. Use your brain. There. And then we're going to put it down here. Okay. And then this is going to be there, and this is going to be there. Okay, so securing the ribbon at the same time. And this we're going to peel and put in. Okay, center, and voila. Okie dokie, there we go. So now if I have to work on my bow, I can do it because it is now secured. And let's see if it works better this way. I think so. Voila. Okie dokie. Now, what are we going to do with these? We're going to take our leaves, and my leaves will be covering a little bit of the seam. If I put it like this, it's going to cover the top and the bottom. And you know, I really don't mind if it shows the seam. Ah, I can do it like this. Good. Okay. So dimensional, mini dimensional here. I'm talking to myself just in case you did not understand. So I need to cover that and that. I'm going to have my dimensional there. And then I'm going to have a dimensional right there. Okay, so I am securing this. And you can make it simple if you don't want to, you know, pay attention to the seam or that kind of stuff. But these leaves will cover my seam like such. Okay, so nobody knows. And then I'm going to put dimensional behind these two flowers. 1 and 2, that is what I have left. And one flower will go up here. The other flower will go up there. Voila. And then you are appreciated. Guess what? It's going to require a little bit of, let's do two dimensionals. Okay. I'm going to put you are appreciated. And it's going to go under this flower a bit. Let's do a little bit different. There we go. This is going to be different. Okay. So do you see that? Like that. Let's finish the embellishment. I'm going to show you what you can put in. Okay. I lost my embellishments. Maybe they fell on the floor. Oh no, they're in front of my nose. Oh my golly, Monica. Okay, so we're going to grab one here in the middle, one here in the middle, 1, 2, and then I'm going to go rogue. I'm going to put one right there, 1, 2, 3. Then I'm going to go here, 4. This can be stained down a little bit. Let's put it down here, and then I'm gonna put this one a little bit, one right there. Okay, so it's kind of a balanced a bit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So your recipient will get this beautiful card / semi box, whatever, because you can see what you can put inside. And this will fit into an envelope, okay? You can choose to put it up here. You can make your ribbon smaller if you don't like it that bulk or, you know, big. We're going to just trim it a bit, make it more like such. Okay, and then if you want, you can just put, if somebody that likes to plant, you can put a little bit of a small packet of seeds behind, and you have a card and a gift all together. They pick it up and then they open it, and then there's a little sentiment, plus you stay writing whatever you want on the inside. So what do you think about these two cards for tonight? Let me grab those that fell on the floor. Okay. So far we have done these cards, and you tell me if you have a favorite or not. Okay, so this was card number 1, and then we have card number 2, and then we did this that you can get. This is my original, and then you can use this as an alternate. And then we have this card. What do you think? And tomorrow I'm going to show you a 5th card. So is there a favorite or not? So far we have one simple. This is a fun fold. And remember, I have this alternative. You just add more color. Okay. 1, 2. We have this that you can do like the tutorial, my original, or you can flip and have this. And then we have this card. Has a belly band. You can sit it down here if you want to. The recipient will open it, get a little gift, and then something there that you can write on. Okay, so do you have a favorite? So 1, 2, 3 fun folds in this class. Let me know. I'm just curious to know. I'm gonna refresh my video because I don't see something. Excellent. Oh, those color. Oh, Nancy, I did not see you come on. See, okay. Let me say hi to the ladies. So I have. Oh, look at. See, I couldn't see. So I said already hi to Cheryl. Hello, Diana. Thank you. Then I have Athea, is that your name? Thank you for joining us. And Nancy as well. Hello a lot later, that doesn't matter. Not missing in action. Hi, I'm here. Edie, thank you. Thank you, ladies. I hope. So Nancy loves number 4, this card right here. Okay, so tomorrow I'll be here. I would say around 5:30 tomorrow for the last card, because today I had to be late because it was a strange day with babysitting. I had to go to my daughter, so it took longer. So 7:30 was working fine with me, but tomorrow I'll be here 5:30 for the last card. Now, to remind you, this is a class that you can register for, okay? The cost is $49 shipped to you. What I will ship you when you register is something similar to this. Half a pack of paper, half a pack of the specialty paper, embellishments, ribbon, a little bag as a thank you. Inside you'll have the supplies to recreate the 5 projects that include cardstock and all possible die cuts and embossed. What I cannot do is pre-stamp these and die cut like these or these. I will send you the paper as I showed you here, and then you can stamp. If you want to add the bundle to the registration, you can. It will be at a savings. Okay, you'll save a little bit on shipping and tax, and then but you have to register for the class. Okay, and then you get to make these 5 projects. You'll have more designer series paper and specialty paper left over, so you can recreate the same. If you don't want to add the bundle to it, you can use whatever you have at home. So you will get this label, this label, this label, and this label, because can die cut those for you, and this paper, and this little folding here. But then for all these stamping here, you can use whatever you have if you want to add the bundle to the registration, okay? So the bundle is right this, and with the dies, and it comes with this and the embossing folder. So this is all together, okay? So that's the option. There's a registration link at the top of this video. There will be there, but I'm going also to send out an email with the video. Actually, I want to show this because I like the one that I did adding more pearls there. Okay, so this is your for tonight. Then tomorrow, join me at 5:30 and I will show you the last card. I hope you enjoy it. And if you're interested in getting the class shipped to you, it will include a PDF, of course, and it will also include these videos, so you'll be able to watch the videos in case you are more of a visual crafter than just reading the tutorial. But the tutorial will have pictures and step-by-step instructions. Okay, ladies, that is all. I am so glad that you were here. I really appreciate you being here. And I hope that I've inspired you. And this paper at the beginning, when I looked at it, it was like, because this is what we saw. We could only see this. And then when I bought it, because I said, oh, and then look at this beautiful paper. Comes to life when you have it in your hands. Okay, ladies, thank you so much. All the best to you, and thank you. We'll see you tomorrow night. Bye.